Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is big chance!
Was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So, a breakthrough already. Let's put a stop to that. Chalobah. Out wide now. Well read, he's sorted that out. Looking to hit the front line.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he fit.
Has a go! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Breaks on here. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's picked him out. That intervention was very necessary. Jimenez tries a pass forward, and it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Hoists it high. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pedro Neto takes control of it, and he's on the move. Going for goal! Griezmann drives it forward. Brings it forward, looking to force his way through.
Chelsea scored early, of course, and it's 1-0.
He's played him through. And they've been caught out here. Koke. And it's Griezmann. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Over to the left. Jimenez. Hoists it forward.
Llorente.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, great ball! Real chance! We've got away with one there.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Gets it back. Now, can he capitalise? Shot a goal! Yes, it's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable... Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Griezmann tries to get it forward quickly. Koke.
Pedro Neto.
He's found his man.
Llorente.
Koke. Plays it out to the wing. Griezmann. What a chance! And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Cuts it out. Laid back in. Chance to shoot, and the shot! Sticks it away! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Chelsea 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Goes for goal! On the balls and in again. It's a goal! Right back in the game. Griezmann was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. He was just never going to miss.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, real chance! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Gets good distance on it. Griezmann drives it in. Pedro Neto. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's in, surely! Griezmann finds himself offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pedro Neto. It's come through. He's on it, and the shot! That's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Pablo Hernandez. It's
played to a promising move. Gets into a dangerous position. Final seconds, this has to be it. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Done very well to intervene. It's a promising ball. Tries a shot! Managed to get it away. Out to the left it goes.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Quick glance at goal. Can he shoot? He's had a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Oh, shooting chance! And here's the chance to counter. He's through, now is he in? Now can he finish? And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Just brushed off the ball there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto gets wrestled off the ball. Pablo Hernandez. He's got through. Hits one! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Chelsea need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's the through ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's that. Chelsea have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. So what do you take away from it? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it up to meet it. It's broken loose. Forward it goes. complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, not quite. Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Has he picked him out? Now the counter. Just the goalkeeper. And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, real danger here. Robertson drives it forward. Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's great strength on the ball. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Bruno Fernandes. Now, that's a pop! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he just whacks it away. Chiesa tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now a chance to break.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chiesa. A buccaneering run from the defender. Brings it forward. Gets into some space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plays it back. Isak. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Chiesa just brushed off the ball there. Isak. You can get that clear. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Chiesa. Played back in. Hits one! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if we're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Striding forward, facing goal. And it's played forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. It's one! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's gone for it! Goal! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. It's got through to him. Now it's Mohamed Salah, Isak. And they've been caught out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. It's come through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Maguire, has he picked him out?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Has a go! Hoists it forward. Chiesa, he's left his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And the ball is out of play. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Jones goes looking. Bruno Fernandes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gomez.
Isak.
Mohamed Salah. It's got through, and the finish! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Liverpool are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Chance! Has a hit! Should have put that one away.
Mohamed Salah clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Looking to break out here. A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well positioned to make that interception. Chance to break.
Maguire. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Jones, already of course on the score sheet. Battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. And it's Salah. He's played him through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Maguire.
Shoots! He's pulled off a fine save. And that's it. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to think...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a
shot at goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Bernardo Silva has a goal! And that has been cleared. What a throw in. Shad is there and he can get that clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. And now the breakaway. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. Pope deals with it effortlessly. Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Chance to break. Hoists it high. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. All the way back and they start again. And he's cut it out. Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Lobs it in gently. It's a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. Hits one! The defence can get it clear. In towards the middle. And now they can launch a counter. Forward it goes. And the finish! Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. It has got... goes for goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Rodri.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. He spotted the run and played him through.
Oh, nice touch.
Bernardo Silva! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Manchester head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward. Gets up to head it! Gets good distance on it. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chance!
Well, one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Ruben Dias.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defender's on the back foot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent looking ball.
Newcastle showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Done very well to intervene. Oh, they could break here. Pings it out wide. And the weighted pass. Got offside that time. He's got away. He's come loose. And it's played forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Back to the keeper and go again. Newcastle have it back and they can go again. Good ball, dashing forward at pace.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Tries a shot! In he goes again! This could fall anywhere!
Newcastle simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Turns and goes back. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Manchester have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Rodri. Steered forward. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There's going to be another change here. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Foden. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Willock drives it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. He's picked him out. Good ball, it's found its target. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this is certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing of all Europe's great venues. It was built in the mid-2000s. It is the architectural masterpiece that is the Estadio José Alvalade. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
They've got underway here pretty promptly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's El-Shaarawy. Gets into some space. Gets up to head it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's looking to get there first. And that's been levered clear. Has a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's going after it. Pellegrini. And here's Dybala. Dybala gets it out to the wing. Now it's Dybala. Rodri. Spain still to register a shot on target. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Now can he... And the finish! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And here's El-Shaarawy. And it's Dybala. Pellegrini. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Caught offside that time. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres, and the shot! He scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ferran Torres.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. And it's Dybala. He's got it, and he goes for goal! Has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Rodri.
Plays it out to the wing. Pellegrini gets into the right position to intercept. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pellegrini. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Morata tries to get it forward quickly. That's a throw. El-Shaarawy, out to the left it goes. Pellegrini. Oh, good interception. And it's Morata. Could move up a gear here.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's got through and... Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's great strength on the ball. Looking for a corner. And that has been cleared. Shapes to shoot! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Help's available out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cuts it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Fabian Ruiz.
With a delicate ball. Hoists it forward. El-Shaarawy. Gets good distance on it. Oh, Ball's gone out of play. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hurls himself at it! And the ball's come out! And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Al-Sharawi. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Morata. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ferran Torres. It's come loose.
Pellegrini simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Forward it goes. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, great! Has a pop! No, not quite.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Good take, and he's had a look. Tries a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had a shot! Back of the net! And what a climax we have here! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a loose ball.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's Morata. Ferran Torres hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Spain with another corner. Morata shoots! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Morata certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Floats one over. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And that will be the final act. Spain win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Going for goal! Surely this time, really well taken goal. They have come roaring back. Ter Stegen did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch, showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well read, he sorted that out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
McTominay gets into the right position to intercept, and it's Lukaku. McTominay drives it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Tries the cut back. Danger averted for now. Hoists it forward. McTominay.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chance! Politano, who has made his impact already. Done very well to intervene. Christensen. Forward it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Another chance! In it goes! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
McTominay. Keeper sends it forward. Lewandowski. Lukaku. Chance to shoot. Lewandowski tries a shot! It's there!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend.
He's gone for it! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, you know,
The referee brings the first half to a close.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Barcelona leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And we're already back underway here. Just brushed off the ball there. Has he picked him out?
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Oh, good interception. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Chance!
And it's played forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's in! And the finish!
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
Oh.
It's probably...
And the shot! This could fall anywhere!
Gets good distance on it. And let down by a lack of accuracy. How about a shot? Lukaku.
Real chance! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Lukaku. And he's there to hoof it away.
He's away! He's had a shot! No mistake!
Looking for space out wide. And he heaves it forward.
Has a pop!
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got options out wide. No question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Rashford. Gets wrestled off the ball. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Lukaku. He's got away. It's Lukaku! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Swan cuts it out. And here's Lewandowski. Rashford. He's tried one! Would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Hits one! Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He gets past his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Eric Garcia. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Floats one over, well positioned to make that interception. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it in dramatic fashion, a massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.